Good morning. How are you? It's Caroline from Complete Fitness and Wellbeing with your 5 moves in 5 minutes on this Wednesday morning. And today's 5 moves are going to be taken from our resistance band class, where we use generally a couple of resistance bands to get a full body workout without having to have too much equipment around, but still getting the desired effect of adding resistance and mobility to that workout. Good morning. How are you doing? I hope you're well. And if you're joining in, please make sure you're feeling fit and well. And as always, only going to do what is suitable for you and your health and well-being. Have a clear, safe space. And as we're using the bands, like all equipment, do check before you start using it. Sometimes they do have a snag or a tear, and you can be quite surprised when that suddenly tears apart when you're doing a movement. So the moves I'm going to show you today, 3 moves using our long band, and then 2 moves using our short loopy band. So the bands I'll be using today are my long resistance band and my short loopy band. So they come in all shapes and sizes, so whatever you have, you can use and adapt with. Now, the first move, we're going to actually start off with more of a bit of mobility and just some gentle stretching and easing into the session. 45 seconds work. Oh, actually, I've got to go 45 there. Bear with me while I just change that, otherwise we'll be working for 45 seconds, straight into 45 seconds. So we want a 15 seconds rest so I can tell you what's coming up next. There we go. Okay, and now we go. So our first move, I'm standing, feet hip width apart, nice and tall, arms holding the band fairly wide. I'm going to take the arms up. If that feels okay, can I take the band over, back up again, and then into a side bend, then coming back down again. So literally up and over, side bend, and a side bend. So these movements may feel, lovely, fluid, got great mobility, or they might be a bit tight or a bit stiff, because again, the muscles can be a bit tight, restrictive, depends how your shoulder mobility is. So we're not going to force this. It is really just going with the flow, what feels okay, and adapting it. From here, as you do something a little bit of up and down and side to side for the arms, we're going to do the same for the legs. We're going to step out and around, a little bit of a pull with the band and step round the other side. So working the lower body a little bit more. So feet hip width apart, I'm going to step round on my clock face to about 5 o'clock. Exhale, return, pull the band. So again, open the chest out, opening the leg round to sort of 7 o'clock on my other side of the clock face and pull. So hip mobility. My non-working leg is staying still, forward facing, planted. And then we're just moving round and round. Different options if you didn't want to do the sort of stepping round. Again, we could just go into a side step and pull. Lots of options on this one. I do like to think about this one as I'm stepping over a style or stepping over something. So again, working on that mobility. From here, I'm going to do a single arm row. So I'm going to stand on the band, and depending on your band strength, it could be you loop both hands ends together. Split stance position. My right hand is holding the band, left foot grounding the band, and then right arm is pulling, doing the rowing. My hips are forward facing. Again, I'm looking straight ahead. This position feels comfortable. Again, adjust, make sure you're comfy in this. And then I'm exhaling as I draw that elbow past the rib. Shoulders sort of relaxed and down. And just feeling that shoulder blade coming in towards, turning in towards the midline of your back. Second round, we'll do the other side as well. If that band was too tight or too thick, for example, you could just do one arm or one side of the band, so it's less resistance. Okay, upper body done. Last 2, we're on the floor and we're using the band, the small loopy band. Now you can have this band just above the knees, or you can have it around your ankles. But 2 moves where we are on all fours. But again, if you didn't want to be on all fours, you could do these standing. So the first one is basically our fire hydrant. We're cocking our leg. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Take the knee out and back. We could alternate if you're short of time. Again, one side at a time. Or if you've got time, like we have in the class, we'll do one side for the first round, and then we'll do the other side on the second round. So I'm still making sure I feel comfortable in this position. If I didn't want to do this on all fours, I would stand and just take my leg out to the side. So the leg is straight, and we'll just take the leg out to the side. It's a move we've done plenty of times before. Lovely. Brilliant. Okay, so last move here, still focusing on the glutes and the hamstrings. 2 options. Keeping the band where it is, I'm going to imagine I'm pushing the ceiling away. So I'm doing a sort of donkey kick back. I've got that resistance again between both legs I'm working against. So pushing the ceiling away. Or if I didn't want to bend the knee, I could have the leg long and lift the leg long. If being on the floor wasn't comfortable for this position as well, I could stand and then just do this action, just doing that gentle kick back, standing up. So whichever you prefer. I quite like the kick back today. That sense of having to hold that ceiling up. My wrists are a little wider than my shoulders for stability. And the rest of the body I'm aiming to keep pretty still as I push away. Exhaling as I kick back up. And then there we go. Gently come back up again, take the band off. So 5 moves in 5 minutes for upper body, some mobilization and stretching to start with. Some, again, lower body mobilizing, opening up the hips, pulling at the chest, opening the chest up, some rowing, working the shoulders again, and then some glute work, all in 5 minutes-ish. And then obviously we could always do a bit longer because we'll be doing the other side as well. So let me know how you get on. Have you got your bands with you? Do you take them to work? Do you take them when you go on holiday so you can get some moves in, some workouts in, also some time to stretch and see how everything feels and work on that side of things? I would love to know. So have a super day. If you want to find out any more about the classes, do let me know in the messages below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I will see you on Friday morning for 5 moves in 5 minutes on our balance and strength, which always needs working on. So I will see you then. Take care and have a lovely day.